Hi everyone, Aiden here at the etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at this ladder from 4Runner for 5th gen 4Runners. So it's designed to work with those 5th gen 4Runners and give you an easier way up to the roof, whether it's to access your factory crossbars or if you added a 4Runner platform, maybe stuff that's up on the platform. Let's check it out. So right out of the gate, there's a few things to know about this ladder. It's going to be pretty narrow, so my feet, I can really only fit one on one rung at a time, and it does have a weight capacity of 260 pounds. I'm 240 and I feel pretty comfortable on this. I don't feel like it's shifting around on me or anything at all. I'd say really the main concern is maybe just with the shoe size. These are my work boots, they're safety toe, so there's a lot more up in the toe box to work with, and it does mean that I have trouble stepping on each rung, at least towards the bottom. It gets better up towards the top where you've got more distance from the glass, but it is also down to your shoe size a bit. I've got size 13 shoes, so they're pretty big, and it's something to just keep in mind that if you've got a smaller size foot, or even just a different shoe, like a hiking shoe or a tennis shoe especially, you're not gonna have that issue as much. But as far as the stability goes, I'm really happy with that, and even though I'm pushing the weight capacity, I don't feel like I'm in danger. This does permanently affix to the lift gate, and the nice thing is you don't lose the function of the lift gate. In the case of our 4Runner today, the one thing I will say is that the struts off to the side here, you can feel a difference in the weight, and on any shocks that are older and maybe a bit more worn out, you might find yourself needing to replace them. In our case today, it does hold the new weight of the lift gate still. It just doesn't lift itself up as easily. You have to help it most of the way there. But like I said, once it's open, it does support itself. Doesn't make any contact up top, so that's great. You don't have to sacrifice this function. And you also might notice that it just closes a bit more aggressively. The other thing is your sliding back glass. That is still going to be totally functional because we're sitting pretty far away from the glass. And really the only point of concern is just the fact that now there's a small window where you can't reach in as easily. But that's only on the driver's side. From the middle or the passenger side, there's still plenty of room to reach in and grab stuff if you need it. So if you need to grab your light for camp, you can. And then roll that window back up. Again, not having to sacrifice that function of your vehicle. When it comes to different ladder options from 4Runner, there are a couple different ways you can go. They do have these custom fit, permanently affixed options like we see here. And there are a few more versions of that. There's not really a whole lot for those. There's a few for Land Rovers, a few for Sprinter vans, and then a few that are universal in the sense that they're pretty basic, but you do, again, have to permanently mount it. And if it works for your application, then great. I think for most people, though, in this permanent category, you're going to have this option for the 4Runner or for a Sprinter van. On the flip side of that, though, if there isn't an option available for your vehicle, then you can go with one of their telescoping ladders. And if you have one of the 4Runner platforms, they do make brackets that those telescoping ladders can lean up against, allowing you to, again, just get access to the roof of your vehicle much easier and have that ladder option. In that case, it's just not going to be a permanent install, which even if you have a 4Runner with the option for this one, you might find appealing because not everyone wants to drill into their lift gate to mount something like this. So if you want to learn more about the install process of this particular one on our 4Runner today, be sure to check out our install video. And if you have a different case, like a Sprinter van, be sure to check out those product pages here at etrailer to learn more about them. But overall, I'd say I really like this ladder option, especially for the 4Runner. Yes, it's going to be on the vehicle full time, but if you're using it pretty frequently or you need to often get up to the top of your roof, this is going to make it a lot easier. And while yes, the narrow stance does make it a bit awkward to climb up, it's a lot less awkward than trying to scramble up the side of your 4Runner or up the back without any assistance of a ladder at all. It doesn't take up much space in the back window, so I'm not concerned with it blocking your vision when you're driving, and you still get to use the lift gate like you normally would. So it's really not that intrusive to me. It feels stable, and it gives me an easier path to the roof. So that'll do it for our look at this 4Runner ladder for 5th gen 4Runners. Thanks for watching.